So we're doing the Beery VMI. This test is for ages 2 years old to 100 years old. It assesses the visual motor integration with adolescents and adults of these ages. You need the manual. You're going to need the 3 pamphlets, the green pamphlet, this visual perceptual, and the motor coordination. This is the one that is, you have to do this one, and then these 2 are supplemental tests. You need a pencil, these booklets, this visual aid, a stopwatch, and then the child needs to be in a chair, and you need a desk to write on. Okay, so we're going to start with the Beery VMI. Okay, so you're going to turn in the manual to page 22, and then that's where you're going to find the script. So watch me. I'm going to draw a line here. Make one like that. Make yours right here. Make yours right there. If they cannot do this, what you're going to do is have them scribble over on this side over here, trying to get this all out of their system, and then we're going to try and complete this task again. After that, in the manual, you will turn to number 10, which is on page 23. Make one like that. Make yours right here. You will then say, good, go ahead and do the rest of them. Turn to the next page when you finish this one. Do your best on the easy and hard ones. Do not skip any. This part of the test is not timed, so they can go all the way until they are finished. Okay, so once it's completed, you're going to turn to page 30, and on page 30, it'll start showing you how to score on this BMI. Let's go to page 30. Alright, so it'll tell you over half of the lines within 30 degrees vertical. If the line looks like that, then you're going to give them a point. So you're going to go through the whole thing, looking at each one through these pages, and get a raw score. Once you get the raw score, you're going to come out to page 180 and look for the age. Our client is 7 years and 6 months. So we're going to go to 7 years, 6 months. And when we scored him, he scored a raw score of 16. So you go down to 90. He's at the 82 standard score. After that, you can go to the back and go to the percentile here, and know that he is in the 12th percentile. After that, you go to page 94. And you're looking at the standard score of 82, which on here it says he is below average. To get the other scaling, you go over here, look at your raw score once again, which is 16. You go over to the Beery VMI So he is 5'11". Okay. When scoring the other ones, you're doing the exact same thing, looking at these charts. And this will be able to tell you where in the visual motor he is lacking. So our client is lacking in his motor coordination.
Okay, this is the visual perception portion of the test, and if the child is under the functional age of 5, you're going to use this, but our child is actually over 7, so you can refer to the manual for the instructions on that. We're going to go on, and you start on item 4. What you're going to do, you're going to put your finger on the heavy black outline on the box 4, and you're going to say, see this line? There was one more line that is just the same below. And you sweep your finger down and you say, let's find it. You point to it. Okay. Now if the subject is over 6 years old, you can have them mark the one that they picked. There you go. Okay, then you would go to the next one. And let's see. You also, you can actually teach them as you go along too. If they do not respond, you can say to them, it's not this one. This line is smaller than the one on the top box. Then you can point to the one that it's right, and you say, it's this one, isn't it? It's just the same as the one in the box above. Okay, and you can do that all the way up to number 7. So we'll go back to number 5 and say, see this line? There is one more line that is just the same down below. Good. Now with item number 7, that's when we start timing, and it's going to be 3 minutes. Let's see, number 7. Okay, so you start your stopwatch with item number 7, and you go on like you did before. Point to the one that is the same as this one, and this one. And all the way to 30.
Hi, so today we're going to be doing the motor coordination assessment. On this part of the assessment, we have our test subject right here. So what we would have them do, climb into a chair, get in a comfortable position, hold a pencil at the fingertips, not just 2 fingers. Then, with holding the paper with one hand, you gotta scribble and draw in the lines with the other. So, with this right here, we're gonna start with number 7 on this side. So initially, what I would do, I would draw one line here and tell the test subject, oh, once I draw this within the road, would you please draw the same thing? And I would continue on to this page as well. Then I would have them follow each of the dots, get that filled in, and once they're through that, we'll grade it, see how many they got wrong, how many they got right, and then we'll put it into the grading system. And that's it.